Hey everyone. Just to let you know that we had some technical issues last night, and so the webinar did not record. So this is Friday morning, and I am just recording here all by myself. So it will look a little different than other webinars because there really won't be the interaction. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and you'll be receiving this via email. All right. So this is sleep your way to skinny, why doing the right thing isn't working for you. We've cut the foods, tried the supplements, spent hours Googling, and you're still waking up tired, bloated, and anxious. You're doing everything right, and the pounds still won't come off. Today, I'm going to show you how losing weight can be as simple as going to sleep. No shame, no blame, no 5 a.m. boot camps. Imagine just going to sleep and losing 5 to 10 pounds. You have to understand weight loss differently. I'm going to show you why almost everything you have been taught about weight loss is actually sabotaging it. Whether it is boot camps, spin classes, or starvation diets, it's all set up to sabotage your ability to shed the pounds. Even if it does work temporarily, you will rebound back and worse. I mean, who has that happened to? Tonight, I'm going to teach you how to no longer feel guilty about what time of day that you eat. And I'm going to show you a super secret, simple lab that reveals whether your body is ready to shed pounds or it's going to keep packing them on. Come on now, who is ready to lose weight by going to bed and hiding under the covers? Let's go. So let's kick things off with a fun little game. I'm going to read a few true or false statements, and I want you to drop your answer in the chat. All right. True or false? It's calories in, calories out. That's the truth. If I just eat less and exercise more, I'll lose weight. True or false? False. BS. People metabolize differently. 100 calories of broccoli and 100 calories of Oreos are not the same, right? Next, I should jump into a lose 20 pounds in 6 weeks boot camp because that seems to work for people. True or false? True or false? False. Those people are completely messing up their metabolism as proven by The Biggest Loser. Not only are they going to gain the weight back, but they're going to rebound, gain more weight in the long run, and sabotage their ability to burn calories in the future. Next, let me just do a spin class. Those women are skinny. Maybe if I join that spin class, I'll get skinny too. False. Most of the women in the spin classes that are skinny, they started skinny. It wasn't a heavy person getting skinny. I'm going to show you exactly how, for most of you, that kind of exercise would just be too stressful and actually break down muscle tissue and damage your ability to lose weight long term. Next, I should just take a GLP-1 and call it a day. I mean, it's all over the place, right? False. You might want to use a GLP-1 with an experienced practitioner who knows how to use it correctly. Like just random email services, no. That is dangerous to your body. You don't have a relationship with the doctor. You don't know what you're getting. If you're using it as part of an overall protocol and they're teaching you where this fits in, that's great. Otherwise, no, it's not just a magical pill or a magical shot that solves this. And I will show you that in the teaching section, exactly what you need to shed the pounds. All right, last one. A simple nighttime fix can finally let your body burn fat instead of fighting you. Sounds too good to be true, doesn't it? True. A simple nighttime fix can help you lose anywhere from 5 to 10 pounds without even having to change anything else. Tonight, we'll show you exactly how. All right, so tonight, we're going to talk about a couple different things. So welcome. Let me set your expectations for today's webinar. I believe what you'll witness tonight is the single greatest shortcut for achieving weight loss through sleep without more willpower, diets, or exhausting workouts. Are you ready for that? Let's get one thing straight. You're not here because you're not trying hard enough or lacking discipline. You're here because you're doing everything right and your body still won't cooperate. The scale won't budge, your energy's shot, and you wake up feeling like you never went to bed. Tonight, I'll show exactly how to fix that. And this is available to everyone, regardless of where you are in your health journey. You might be thinking, this is a sales pitch. Nothing to sell tonight. Everyone can relax. Nothing has worked. Why would this? No one ever gave you the full approach. I've already tried everything. I feel you. I've been there. The science is better and clearer now. We're learning things every day. This isn't for people like me. This is for everyone. I don't have time to go down another rabbit hole. This is just as simple as going to sleep. With all of that said, I ask that you just stay open-minded, just stick around. You can decide for yourself later. You don't need another pill. You need answers that actually make sense. We are trained in functional medicine who help patients struggling with weight loss issues, even when they're doing everything right. This isn't about bashing conventional medicine, not at all. We need it when things fall apart. But when you're tired, cranky, bloated, achy, snapping at your kids, busting out of your skinny jeans, that's where functional medicine shines. We specialize in helping patients decode what their bodies are actually saying so they can stop fighting themselves and start healing. But perhaps a part of you is thinking, I don't really believe sleep can help with weight loss. That sounds crazy. And maybe, just maybe, there's a part of you thinking it's possible to sleep your way to skinny. That maybe it is worth being open-minded for the next little bit. That's all I ask. Just be open-minded. I'll lay it out for you step by step, and then you can draw your own conclusions. Does it sound fair? All right, awesome. Let's get started. I get the pain. You're doing everything right, but your body still keeps gaining weight. You've done everything. You've done Weight Watchers. You've counted calories. You've done those boot camps. You've cooked the foods. You've tried the supplements. You've spent hours Googling. You've watched The Biggest Loser. You've even tried it. You walked around the block with your girlfriends wearing a weighted jacket. You tried all the diets. You even went back to smoking for a while. Man, that's something from way back when. You've been on the elimination diet where you're only eating 5 foods. You swear you went 6 weeks where everything was blended. You didn't even remember chewing and using your teeth. You're tired of being at this point in your life still dealing with weight. I mean, I swear, in the 80s, I think they gave us speed, right? Like you could buy it over the counter. You're wondering why haven't I solved this by now? You're over it, you're sick of it, and now it feels like everything is working against you. Hello, perimenopause. Or for some of us, we're past that stage and into the menopause. It's not getting easier, it's not getting better, it's getting harder, and the pounds keep coming on more and more, and it's costing you. You can't go another month not being able to play with your kids. Date nights with your husband aren't really happening because the last thing you feel is romantic. You don't want to get on another plane and have to ask for an extra seat belt or an extra seat. You avoid pictures and mirrors. You avoid situations where your body might be noticed. And the worst part, you start blaming yourself and you start thinking this is just how it's going to be. Here's the truth. You can't solve weight loss with yesterday science. You need the most current information we've learned for what's really working. If yesterday's science worked, we wouldn't have 60% of the American population that's obese, right? I've got 3 key things I need to teach you. Then at the end of the session, I'm going to show you how a personalized body code can turn your symptoms into a clear roadmap. Don't stress, it won't cost you anything, but it's important information you need to have. Now, here's what happens when you flip it. Imagine this. You know what it takes to sleep your way to skinny and stay there. The weight starts coming off without forcing it, without starving yourself, without another boot camp, because your body finally feels safe. You wake up and your body isn't fighting you anymore. Your cravings are quiet. You're not bloated and you're not starting the day already frustrated. Your girlfriends invite you to brunch and you're not thinking about your outfit or the menu or how am I going to be good. You just go. Date night doesn't feel heavy or awkward. You feel comfortable in your body again. You feel like yourself again. This is the place where your comeback begins, an experience that reboots energy, balances hormones, and restores calm to your system. It's part science, part strategy, and part finally feeling alive again. Welcome to your new vibrant lifestyle. Why me? Hello, I'm Shellie. Let me tell you why I do this work. My turning point came when I threw my hands in the air and said, none of this old weight loss BS is working. I was the heaviest I'd ever been at 255 pounds. I was doing all the right things, all the wrong things, eating well, exercise, staying disciplined. And I was trying every shortcut that I knew, every pill, every shot, every trick in the book, and it was changing week to week. I even did a consult for bariatric surgery. You may be asking, what changed? Once I grabbed the most current science for how our body works and what we're up against in the world around us, our metabolism, our hormones, our peptides, and what it really means to create safety in a body to shed the pounds, everything clicked. I know the pain of feeling at war with your own body. I know the relief when someone finally explains what is happening underneath the surface. Imagine this. Nights spent battling a body that feels stuck in fat lock mode, with crappy sleep, throwing off hormones, and ramping up hunger, leaving both energy and hope drained. The turning point came when I learned the truth about my nighttime struggles. By shifting my focus to losing weight in my sleep, everything changed. This wasn't just my experience. Others who embrace the sleep first approach saw the same remarkable shift. Why do I do this work? Well, because I know the pain of feeling at war with your own body and the life-changing relief when someone finally explains what is truly happening. My mission is to ensure no one else feels confused or alone in this process. That's why I teach the Sleep Your Way to Skinny webinar, and I serve patients through the Body Back method because I don't want anyone else to feel stuck the way that I did. This doesn't have to be as hard as we were making it. And once you understand the science, it becomes simple. Through tools like the body code quiz, the body code 911 call, lab testing, the Start Stopping Over toolkit, you stop guessing and start understanding. I've lived this, I have studied this, I've guided countless clients through that. And I'm here to help you listen to what your body has been trying to tell you. I ended up on this path because I was doing everything right and still stuck. Once clients repair nighttime patterns, everything changes. Energy returns, cravings calm, inflammation drops, and weight finally moves. Your body is not fighting you, it is signaling you. When you decode those signals, everything becomes possible. Every day you wait is another day trapped in fatigue, in cravings, and metabolic confusion. This is your moment to gain clarity. The 2 a.m. fat lock phenomena. The reason this is called Sleep Your Way to Skinny is simple. If you don't get restorative sleep and your body doesn't feel safe, you will not shed a pound. Certainly not one that lasts. If any weight comes off at all, it usually is from stress. And when weight comes off from stress, guess what? Your body panics. Because you panic, it usually puts on more weight. That's why people rebound. That's why people gain the weight back. Who here has ever lost weight, then gained it back? It happens all the time. This is why. The key thing you need to understand is what I call the 2 a.m. fat loss. Between about 1 a.m. and 4 a.m., your body has to be in deep sleep. That's not negotiable. That's when your body produces the most opioid hormones, which impact your neuroimmune system. That's the real science. If you are not sleeping during that window, it will completely throw off your hormones and your metabolism for the day. And if you actually start sleeping, you'll often see a couple pound shift even in the first week. It really can be that fast. If you sustain it and keep the message of safety to your body, the pounds keep coming off. As long as you're stressed, alarmed, and not sleeping, your body will not let go of weight. Here's another thing that you need to know, a little trick about sleep. If you have a hard time eating like crazy at night, there's many reasons that can happen, and I help people with that in the Body Back Method all the time. There's a lot more to it. But if you're struggling with night eating or late night cravings, here's the trick. Go to bed earlier. Seriously. Before you get that second wind, the way you do this is you force yourself to get up earlier. We have a whole sleep boot camp where we help people make this actually happen. If that's something where you've thought about, but you've never been able to make it work, just talk to us and we can help make it work. We help people do this all the time. It usually takes about 3 days to shift the schedule. That's it. You snack earlier, it's fine. No one's taking away food. There is no restrictive diet here. But you can make a huge dent in cravings just by going to bed earlier. Now let's talk about poop for a minute. You can hold anywhere from 7 to 12 pounds of poop in your body. How would you like to be 10 pounds thinner in a week because you finally pooped? Your body needs sleep. It needs time to adjust. This healing is critical. This is what makes people sleepier way to skinny actually work. Dropping weight without stress, without restrictive diets. Eat more calories during the day, get a good night's sleep, start pooping. Simple as that. Hormone chaos and why the pounds keep coming on. Now we're going to talk about hormones. There are 2 hormones that are so important for weight loss, the hormones of stress and the hormones of blood sugar. Let's talk about the hormones of stress. Cortisol is definitely tied to sleep, which we already talked about. And now the question is, when is your cortisol high and when is it low? Anyone here completely exhausted all day, needing snacks in the afternoon, thinking, why don't we have a siesta in the US? You can barely function through dinner. You get the kids to bed, and then suddenly you're awake, you're alert. Let's go. That's an upside down cortisol pattern. And I'll tell you something important. There is a very simple test that lets you see exactly what's happening for you. This is not a guessing game. Cortisol is supposed to be highest in the morning when you need your get up and go. In the evening, it's supposed to wind down. That helps you sleep. That sets you up for weight loss. If cortisol stays high in the wrong time, you're getting a cortisol belly. That's fat around your midsection that just keeps packing the pounds on. And that fat is visceral fat. It's dangerous. It's bad for your organs. And here's the problem. That fat becomes an inflammation machine. It rises leptin. Leptin packs the pounds on. When leptin is high, you eat 800 calories, and your body treats it like 1,000. Total BS. Most doctors never even test this. So now you've got more cortisol, more fat, more leptin, more estrogen, and the pounds keep coming on. Estrogen does not care if you ever fit into your skinny jeans again. It's not about getting rid of estrogen. It just needs to be in the right place, doing the right thing. Because if estrogen is too low, you're going to feel like crap. That's stress hormones. There's a lot more to it, but I want you to understand the basics. There is no boot camp, no calorie restriction, no waistband tightening, no pill or shot that fixes this. You have to test. You have to know what's happening, and you need the right direction. The second part of this is blood sugar hormones. Most people know fasting glucose, but no one teaches you the right numbers. I can look at your fasting insulin from 5 years ago and predict how much weight you'll gain. I can also help predict prediabetes, diabetes, heart disease. This matters. The traditional medicine is not helping us here. That's where there's more than glucose and A1C. There's leptin, insulin, C-peptide, adipectin, and glycomark. We need a real sugar panel to know how your body actually handles blood sugar. If you feel steady between meals, don't need snacks, have solid energy, and don't get hangry, your blood sugar is probably okay. But if you're on a blood sugar roller coaster, energy spikes, crashes, cravings, poor sleep, there's a problem. Carrying extra weight or actively gaining weight is usually a sign of that blood sugar is off. Blood sugar affects heart disease, strokes, dementia, Alzheimer's. This is serious. This is not one diet for everyone. You have to test and customize. Now let's talk about insulin. It's almost never tested, and it's critical for weight loss. If insulin is present, you will not lose weight. Insulin's job is to take glucose and push it into the cells for energy. If insulin is high, weight loss shuts down. If we work together, I'll teach you this in detail and dial in it specifically for you. Otherwise, I just give you a handout, call it a day. If you've been doing everything right and you still are not losing weight, this is why. You can starve yourself, do boot camps, and actually spike insulin and gain weight. That is crazy. That is the craziness people aren't teaching you. What are the labs that no one is ordering? I love labs, but they are not the end all be all. There's a lot I learned just from working with you. You need to know what's going on with you, what you want, what you're driving towards, what your ultimate goal is. But we don't need to guess. That's where labs come in. Everyone is an individual. When we look at your cortisol curve, we can see what's really happening. Is it high? Is it low? Is it flatlined? Is it high at the wrong times? This information is valuable because when we can target a protocol that's specific to you, your solution. I order what I call the body method sugar and stress panel. That gives me a complete picture of what's going on with your stress, your sleep, and your hormones. And then I can build an individual protocol for you so you can actually see what works. These are simple tests. They don't have to cost a lot. Here's an example of cortisol. You can see here that, this is pretty flat. This person is not getting their get up and go in the morning. So they're probably feeling tired and exhausted all day. With this one, we aren't just testing the levels of hormones. We are seeing how they metabolize and if they're going down correct paths. So important. And then here's a comprehensive metabolic panel. These are telling us so much about our livers, our kidneys, our weight loss. And based on your results and who you are as a person, we tailor everything. Some people are gym rats. Some people just don't want to get off the couch. And there's everything in between. Depending on what you're willing to do and what you want to do, we help create a protocol just for you. That will maximize today. It will maximize today's science and everything we know about what your body needs to lose weight. The bigger picture. I know we only had a little bit of time together tonight or today. I hope you're starting to see why most of the messages out there are complete baloney. Calories in, calories out, willpower. You're not trying hard enough. The Biggest Loser. It's baloney. I also hope you're starting to see that sleep your way to skinny isn't just a clever catchphrase. It makes a huge difference when your body feels safe enough to shed the pounds when we shift your nighttime rhythm. When we produce more opiate hormones for better health, less pain, more joy. And then we actually get your bowels moving and get 7 to 12 pounds of stuff out of your system. I hope you're starting to see that hormone chaos is not just a woman complaining or being moody. This is real. Hormones direct your behavior. They impact how you fight with your spouse, how you feel showing up for your kids, and your self-esteem. Hormones are fast signalers. They don't just keep weight on, they impact how you feel, how you behave, what you do day to day. And central to our talk tonight, or whether you feel like a bloated slug or just need another Starbucks to survive, this is about how we take this hormone knowledge and actually transform it into the real weight loss result we want. Lastly, I hope you're starting to see that there are simple labs that give us these answers. Not a mystery. This is not a guessing game. This is a highly personalized care specific to you. The body code 911. Okay, everyone, I told you just for being here tonight doesn't cost you anything, but you have the opportunity to get a free body code 911 call with us. I can help reveal the weight loss, sabotage you're facing, and what you need to do next. This is normally valued at $495. Tonight is complimentary just for being here. And thank you for being here. I love being able to share this information. And I know we've only scratched the surface. There's so much more to talk about. And that's what we'll do one-on-one. So for those who book tonight, there's no charge. Here's what's included. First, you'll complete the body code quiz. This helps me understand you personally so I can go over your specific body code during the call. We'll review your quiz together. We'll ask you questions. You can ask us questions. And we'll talk through what would make the biggest difference for you right now. At the end of the call, we'll also give you a sleep priority handout. This supports your way to skinny process specifically to your body code. We are only booking these calls for the next week and time is limited. So don't wait because waiting doesn't help you. Waiting keeps you in suffering mode. I'm offering this right now only because I want you to get out of suffering mode. It sucks. I don't want you in it. It's completely no risk offer. It costs you nothing. The link will be in the email that this video is in. Listen, this is already free. Normally it's $495. I know you need this, but I also know you're busy. We're torn in a million directions. We have kids, we have spouses, we have businesses, we have careers. We may have other people that need us. And if I don't give you a reason to book it right now, you're going to say, oh, I'll do it next week. And then you're going to forget about it. So I'm going to bribe you to do the body code call. Even though I know this is what you want and need, I also get it's just too easy to be human and put it off. I don't want you to put it off. So I'm going to give you bonuses. But you only get these bonuses when you book right now. We only have so many spots on the calendar, so don't wait. Book here. Again, the link is in this email. First bonus is the 15 darn things keeping you fat or sick. This is an ebook and it's pretty darn thick. It goes into 15 specific reasons that are keeping the weight on and making you feel stuck, and explains why each one matters and what to do about it. The bonus 2, Sleep Your Way to Skinny Supplement Stack. Listen, when I work with my patients and they need supplements, I give them specifics. There's a Sleep Your Way to Skinny Supplement Stack that has worked over and over and over again. I'm giving that list out for free to anyone who books the call tonight. Sleep-friendly mocktail recipes. I love this one. Sleep-friendly mocktail recipes that actually support your sleep instead of wrecking it. Something fun, something easy, something that still feels like a treat. Normally, I never give these out. Seriously, it's only for patients. We put a lot of work into these. But tonight, everyone who books a call gets this too. You'll receive one of these bonuses after you complete your body code 911 call with me. So go ahead and book. Now you can keep battling stress and stubborn weight for another month. And that means you're going to wake up tomorrow feeling like crap, blaming yourself for whatever you eat later. nothing will actually have changed. It will feel like nothing ever changes. Your self-esteem takes a hit and you just keep feeling worse. And a week from now, we'll have completely forgotten about this webinar, or you book the call and you're on the first step to real transformation. We'll get you some sleep so you can start waking up skinny. Let's get the poop out of your body. Let's tame the hormone chaos. Everything starts with the body code 9. It's there I get to start finding out who you are, what do you need. Let's start figuring it out. So you've got nothing to lose, right? I mean, it's a free call. It's just a call. There are limited spots on the calendar. We're only booking this out for the next week, so you need to jump on it. If you're booking right now, well, we're not in chat, so don't worry. That way I'll know to get you the bonuses, a full copy. Again, we're not doing that. So just go ahead and book. Just book. All right. Sorry that on this video, we're not going to have the question and answer, but would love to hear from all of you. So go ahead and book that call. Again, there's only spots available for the next week. So look forward to meeting you all. Have a good one.